They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Canes will put total leather and we'll get started. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So Clemson's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Forced out of the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. The give on the inside. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw, it's O'Donnell. Pressure coming. Finds his big tight end. Open space at the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Dumps it to the back. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Miami's offense will have its first possession of the game. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have locked down corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking quarterbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Uncorks it. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Smith wants to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, How hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The inside handoff. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Defense has him pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Goes to the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He'll toss it. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's O'Donnell. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's McDowell. They make the stop if this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback will audible. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quarterback now breaking the field. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's right on target. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They're trying to get to him. Working that left side now. Off he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Snap in the shotgun. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, that was a nice little pitch and catch there.
And when you get in the red zone, you're thinking run, the field shrinks. You see the tight ends really come into play in this area of the field. The big body guys that you can fake a little run action, throw them the football for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're given.
After the filthy move, he's got room. Afterburners coming. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The lone back's got it. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18. The Canes will hustle to the line. They'll go right back to it. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. He's got it on the move. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. The give to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. Power ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Trying to power it in. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Trying to get to him. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. It's a draw. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's O'Donnell. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. He's off to the races. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tiger. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
The running back has it. No, he just flat ran over it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll go to the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Canes decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Power football with the run. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves the chains for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's O'Donnell. Looking to buy time. It's caught. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro. Not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
Hey, man, offensively, you just got to know when the play is over, and you got to live to play the next down. That was not a good decision there by the ball carrier. He had a chance to just go down when that play was.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field. It's O'Donnell. Unloads to the right. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Makes his connection. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's looking to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's going to throw deep right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's O'Donnell. Gets it out quickly. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Gonna run it. It's McDowell. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker, you can tell. Locked in on the quarterback, chases him down, gets to him. And not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle, gets him on the ground.
And the try is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. To the air on first down. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's O'Donnell. He makes the connection. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down and run. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the 8th? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll start the drive here with... Open this period. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. Makes a grab over the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. He'll bring it out. It's Everett. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's into the open down the middle.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man. It's Harris. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking